Hello everyone and welcome back to New Beginnings with me, Tom B92. This is episode 3 and last episode we finished up the interior and we explored the nether and we built ourselves a mob farm and eventually some small starter farms. And in between episodes I've been busy, been going around and doing a bit of caving, been doing a bit of lighting up. And you can see in my inventory here we've managed to sort ourselves out some diamond armour. Where's my horse run off to? Blimey now, he's off on the right one here. I'm trying to do my introduction, horse, and you're running away. Come back. So yeah, we've been off caving, and I'm currently in the method of patching up all these massive holes and cave entrances around the base. And you can see here, this is where I spent a long time caving. So from afar, you can see right down the bottom there's a mine shaft. And there's almost 4 levels to this cave here, and this took me a good 3 or 4 hours to clear out, and lots of torches, and I mean lots of torches. I think I must have gone through 10 stacks of torches, and the first episode I was really struggling finding myself some good caves to explore, and obviously I went to the wrong place because my house is just up there out of render distance. You can see the top of my tower up there, so I really went the wrong way. If I'd have just been down here I could have got resources for days. And you can see I've geared myself up. I've got some diamond boots with some decent enchants, diamond leggings, again decent enchants, chest plate and a helmet. And all of that was just through normal enchanting. We've sorted ourselves out a silk touch pickaxe and we've got ourselves a silk touch shovel as well. And today's episode, what we want to do is I want to finish off patching these areas up. I also want to consider giving our horse a new home. Now, he's been out in the cold, in the wet, when it's been raining, and I think he deserves a bit of a shelter. So that's going to be our task for today. But first off, let's go around and let's try and fill out some of these patches. So patch number 1 we want to look at clearing out, or filling up rather, is this area here where our starter farms were, our manual starter farms were. And down here there's quite a big hole, and there is one on the other side as well, so we just want to cover that up, bring the terraforming up to match what is already in existence, and I'm going to get to that right away. And there's the first area done. I've tried to match the terrain of the area, and also not to alter anything that existed before, because Minecraft terrain has updated so much that actually it's pretty nice now. You don't need to do a great deal to it. So we're going to go over to the other side of this mound where we had all of our chests in the first episode, and I've started to put a little frame across here, as you can see, and we just want to fill out this area here too as well. So I'll probably have to go and get some more dirt because, well, we don't have a great deal. Who keeps hold of dirt anyway? Yeah, so let's oh that could have been a lot worse. Let's fill out this patch and get that done. So we've been off and grabbed ourselves a load more dirt because, yep, I called it. And there's another hole actually we want to cover up. Yep, we ran out of dirt whilst we were putting that piece together, and we've had to go and get some more. So whilst I'm adventuring around here, I just want to talk about the plans for the barn or the little stables, and we just want to cover this side here. So I purposefully left the sides of this building undetailed. You know that we've got the front with some structure and the tower is obviously well detailed, and we purposefully left the side of the structure undetailed to expand upon. So whether that be the stables like I've planned now, or whether we use maybe for some sheep or some cows, you know, bring up those farms, those animals that we had down at the bottom and bring them up. Perhaps we do a bit of that afterwards. But I also want to talk about what's coming up in the future episodes. So as of recording, it's actually my birthday tomorrow, and for my birthday I'm getting a new setup. So I'm getting a new MacBook, actually a brand new MacBook. I'm using a MacBook currently. My MacBook is from 2012, so it's pretty old, hence really why my render distance is quite low. And it also doesn't support Java 17. So Java 17 is needed for MacBooks to run a lot of mods, you know, Fabric, etc., Optifine, all of those that make Minecraft better viewing. And so once that's set up, we'll actually be able to start doing a bit more. I'm really looking forward to getting hands-on with Replay mod. I've had a little play around with it on 1.16, just having a little play around with it. But I'm really looking forward to doing some replay mods and maybe a bit of like Matica. I've got a few builds off in creative, and we'd hope to bring those forward, perhaps using like Matica, because you know that's such a great little mod. And when we actually do that, I can go into a lot more detail about what they do and how they help people out. So that's something that's to come, and that will be in the near future. I'm really looking forward to getting my new setup. MacBook, yeah, might not be the best for gaming, etc., but with Optifine and with many of the mods that are around, you can really optimize your setup. And obviously with MacBooks comes great editing capabilities, so that's another thing that I'm really looking forward to. And we're just going to keep plowing along for the time being. So this episode may not be the most interesting, but now you know the reason why. So it's going to be quite a short episode. It's going to be a little tedious, little just tidying up, bit of maintenance. And really what I want to do is set it up for that next episode and really get some exciting stuff done once I turn 30. Yep, I am turning 30 tomorrow. That's a big number, and it's an exciting number. Everyone kind of celebrates. It's almost like I don't know. It's almost like you're turning really old. Everyone really treats you now like you're really old. I went to a social event at the weekend, and I was the oldest person there. I don't think I've ever had that happen to me. I was the oldest person there, and it really settles in now that I'm turning 30. You know, I'm old. And I play Minecraft, and now I'm creating content on Minecraft at a ripe old age of 30. So yeah, we're going to carry on filling in these holes. We're going to start to build little stables. And one thing I really would like to do in the near future, whether we get to it this episode will depend on how much time everything takes, is look at getting some villagers going. So we might get ourselves a little villager breeder going. We'll have to see how time dictates. But yeah, that's our rough plans for the near future. But I think we're also actually done here, and that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. So up on the mound, up on the hill behind those spruce trees is my starter base. If I can get to it, there we go, up on the hill there. And so you can see, you might have noticed there were quite a number of holes in this hill, so I've already worked on and covered those up. And now I think we could probably, let's just round this corner up. Actually, I'm not a fan of that. Let's try that again. That's a bit better, isn't it? Yeah, so I think we're now in a position, we've probably got enough resources back at the base. Let's go and build some coverage for our still unnamed horse. He doesn't have a name. If anyone has a name, I think next episode I will probably give him a name, probably a really unimaginative name. So if before then you come up with a name, get in touch with me. My socials are in the descriptions of these videos, so do get in touch with me anywhere across Instagram or Twitter. Give me a horse name, give me a dog name. The dog still doesn't have a name either, so get in touch with me, and at least by next episode, if I don't hear anything or I don't hear a name that I like, I'll have to come up with something. And it's probably going to be something really boring, probably going to be a really unimaginative name. He's a nice horse, he's treated me well, but he's probably going to have a boring name, sorry. So I think we're done. It's a few days past now. I've had my birthday, I've had a lovely celebration with my family, and there we have it. We have our stables, and now I actually needed those couple of days away because this is maybe my third or even fourth design putting this together. I just could not get it to blend with the build that existed, and it took me a while. It took me a while really until I put the floor in for me to actually see it come to life, to actually see it blend in better. If I just move up on the hill here, you'll see it's just some deep slate tiles with deep slate slabs and variations in that. We've just tried to blend that in with some trapdoors around the outside and some spruce fences and spruce fence gates. And then what we've started to do is put a different flooring in. So we've got cursed dirt. Well, accent, I don't know what accent that was. Going in, and then we've started to mark out some paths. So we'll probably start to look at doing that in the near future. And you can run through here Put some hay bales to make it, because we're going to have the horses in here. Little lantern. And again, some pathways out the back here, because, we'll probably do something down there, because that leads towards our mob farm. So it took a little while, but I think I'm happy with it now. So we've eventually got there. But yeah, I think it works. Now we just need to move a horse in and maybe even get ourselves a few more horses. And then I have been mining. I have been off mining, doing a little bit. You can see my pickaxe has took a bit of damage. So I think we will try and sort ourselves some villagers out, because we could probably do with a mending book sooner rather than later, right? Everyone enjoys a good mending book. So let's try and get ourselves a mending book. Maybe set up ourselves up a villager breeder. And I think that is going to be my next job. So I've done a little bit of research online, and I think I found our village breeder. Now, earlier in the episode, I shown this area, and this was the massive cave, and we have patched this over, and the base is all the way up there. So I thought we'll make use of some of this space. So we've put the villager breeder down here. It's a pretty standard model that is utilized, kind of 3 tall, 4 beds, and they have their carpets and trapdoors on top of them, which stops the villagers from spawning back on the beds once they sleep. And then we can utilize this. I think I've got a minecart here, and the minecart will go through. If we knock it, it would pick a villager up. So a villager is going to be on this block, and it will run through and it will send it off. And then what we can do is head off over there wherever we decide to do something with it, and we can make use of it. So I haven't yet made this fully automated. You can make it fully automated where you'd have 2 villagers on top, or a villager in this instance, and they would be doing some farming, so we could turn this into some farmland. I probably will turn this into farmland anyway, so we can get some crops growing, and which will just make it easier. And then all I've done here is just build a little hole. Well, this will be where the hole is, so it fits in the middle, and we'll just ride them up here, knock them out of the minecart, knock them down there, and then they'll should fall into position, fingers crossed. So now what we need to do is actually go and get the villagers. Okay, we're coming up to our nearest village now. It's just the other side of the ocean from our base, so it's not too far for us to go. Let's hope there's someone easy for us to go and grab. So let's stick you in a boat. And we do have another boat, so let's we pushed into the composter. Oh no, don't get in the boat. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought the iron golem was going to get me. Why didn't the iron golem come and get me? Alright, you get in that one. Oh, I've just realised as well, path blocks are smaller as well, so actually we want to try and keep them away from path blocks. Doesn't want to get in. Okay. Try again. We're getting it. There we go. Okay, so we've got one. Let's go and take him home. Right, so we're back somewhere near the base. Oh, I've done it again. I need to get better at that, because otherwise these villagers are not going to like me. Where are you going? Come back this way. Why did I have to make it difficult? Just go that way. And now I know why you see YouTubers not use swords to break minecarts, because you hit villagers, and I guess that's also why we can use F3B and get some hitboxes shown. So let's try and get him in the car. Yes, don't go into the water, that would be a real pain. That's the tracking place to the hole. Now we just need to actually try and get him in. And we're going to need to keep nudging him along. And how if we put that rail there? There we go. Moving villages is never fun, especially early game when you don't really have like powered rail. I mean, Java does have a coal driven minecart, so it could put a furnace into a minecart behind and it would power it along the way, but I figured probably don't really need that here. Right, so he's in place. So let's try F3B. F3B, F3B. Right, hitboxes. So we need to just, let's take that out of the way. Oh, what? Where's he gone? Huh? That went well. Oh, so close. Come on, get in. Yes, yes, yeah, no. Right, let's see if he just goes for the boat. Because you've been a real pain in my backside, so there we go. Right, so for future reference, we need to just stick him in a boat. And then we're going to paddle all the way down the mountain. This has probably given me thought that we probably need to like double up here. Maybe like glitch through the block or something. Let's try again. So we need to get some rails in position because otherwise it's going to run off again. So let's try and sort this out. And then we'll make sure we have, maybe let's get him boxed in here. Now get in the minecart, please. Why are you not getting in the minecart? Oh no. Honestly, I'm so frustrated with this guy right now. Where's he off? How are you traversing this mountain better than I am? Blow me now. Yeah. Right, back down the mountain we go. I guess this would be third time lucky. I guess this counts as third time lucky, right? And this is just the first villager. This is going to be a painful experience. This should do it, right? You should move. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Right, and now we need to get him back in here. You better be worth it. Yeah, you look at me all you want, but you better be worth it. Just get up. Right, let's see if it glitches through again. Oh, what are you doing now? What is this? No, don't go. Just get in a bit. Right. So I guess what we'll do is, get rid of all of this. Ooh. Ooh, why have I not tried this? Why am I a fool? What's going on? Why does it sound like there's a zombie breaking a door down? Right, we're going in. Is that the boat making that noise? That's a loud boat. Right, so... Oh, we can get out. That would have been embarrassing. As if this hasn't been. Right. So now, we just need to knock him in. Right, get in there. Okay, well, he is now in position and that was a lot easier. Now we need to go get villager number 2 and then we're into the water. And we're going to sail home. So we've managed to get our second villager back and I've just tried to pen him in and we're just going to try and see how this works. So, why won't he go out? Because of the rails here. He sees them as a full block. Don't know. No. And hopefully when I wake up, he's in the minecart. No, he's not. Of course he's not. Why would he be? Why would he be helpful? Let's just grab one of these back here. And then go down. Maybe this will do it. Yes, there we go. Okay. So let's try and move him up. We're going to have to keep knocking him as we go. Oh, we haven't got a rail there. Let's get a rail there. No, you're going the wrong way. Why are you going that way? Now, get in the boat. No, I don't want to trade with you. I just want you in the boat. Get in the boat. Right, there we go. Okay. Right, so out. And then we need to knock the boat out. Somewhere over here, F3B. Right. And then we just need to knock him in. So just head on down. And then how are you not down? What are you hovering at? Oh. Are they both in? I think they're both in, aren't they? Let's just go down and check. But I think they're both in now, which means we should be able to start throwing them some carrots. Uh-oh. Oh, it had to happen, didn't it? So we've been and got ourselves plenty of carrots. As you can see, we've got full inventory. So I think we need to throw something like 9 stacks down there. So if we just clear this right hand side, they should take them all. Oh, we've got love hearts already. That didn't take long, did it? So let's try and get a better view. So we've got love hearts. And hopefully... Oh, yeah, there's the baby. Heard the baby. And they didn't take all the carrots, so I assume their inventory's full. But that means that it's working. And on that note, everybody, that is it for today's episode. Thank you for watching. We have our villagers in place, and we will look to use them hopefully next time on my new setup. Today's episode has been relatively short with birthday celebrations, but we have lots of exciting things in store. Thank you again for watching, and if you have enjoyed this episode, please do remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.